Hey guys, good evening. It's good to be with you tonight. In case you guys don't know who I am, well, I'm John C. Morley, serial entrepreneur. It has been an amazing and pleasure to be with you guys here tonight. I am so glad that you decided to join me here on Inspirations for Your Life because we have so much great stuff to share with you. I hope that you will definitely check out everything I have to share with you here on the show tonight. We're talking about a very interesting topic, which is how kindness improves our health. All right. So that's what the Master series is about. We're on show 34, guys. In case you're wondering, what that is. But how kindness improves our health is very important. But the whole show this week is about how to be kind, right? We all know that. So, why kindness is important is what the master topic is for the week, and the granular for tonight is how kindness improves our health. So, be kind to yourself first. A lot of people I know are not kind to themselves, and they don't like or love themselves. You know what happens? They can't like or love other people. And that's really the truth of it, guys. That's the matter of everything. And hopefully that gets you guys to understand that our life starts with us, right? We want to be good to others, but we have to first love and like ourselves. If we don't, well, then we're going to be going nowhere. Our energy radiates, right? So when we're kind, it helps our health because we experience the joy of kindness. And in the joy of kindness, we get a feeling, right? The dopamine's release in our brain, and we get this natural euphoric feeling. So that's the whole reason that people should be kind, in the sense that it makes us feel good, right? The other reason people should be kind is that it'll reduce stress. Okay, reduce stress through kindness, and that's all because of the dopamine that we talked about. And again, it's not hard, but I think it's important to understand what kindness really means. Okay, what kindness really means, and I think the best way I can explain that to you guys is that you've got to feel kindness. You've got to feel kindness. If you don't feel it, then it's like it's not going to make any bit of difference, because you've got to feel it, right? You have got to feel it. If you feel it, then you'll be like, oh, you know what? I actually get this. I actually get this. And if you get it, then maybe you'll be able to say, oh, wait a minute. I now understand, what this is about. And I think a lot of people, they get a little lost. And the reason they get lost is because they don't understand their true purpose. Okay, they don't understand their true purpose. True purpose we can easily find when we feel kind. Okay, so kindness it's like a way that all the floodgates open up for us. That's what kindness is about. And I always believe you can't be too kind to yourself, right? You want to keep being kind. There's never that you can't be too kind. You should be as kind as you can. When you're kind to yourself, it's like this is when the magic starts to happen. Okay. And when I say the magic tree starts to happen, I mean the magic, right? It could be a tree, it could be a specific situation, but the magic happens. When that magic happens, ladies and gentlemen, it's like something that you didn't even believe was possible. Wow. That's a big nutshell there. Like, you didn't even believe that it was possible. And by knowing that, I think that's a pretty interesting thing. And And I think it's interesting that you can start to realize, what's going on and how this all works. Um, and I think sometimes people don't quite understand what it means, okay, to be kind. It's not just about the moment. It's about all the energy that pours forward when we choose to be kind. Now, that might sound like something that's like, you know, uh, untrue, but it's very true. Everything starts with belief, ladies and gentlemen. Everything starts with belief. Everything. If you know that belief is possible, okay, then I believe your life can change. And when I say this because a lot of people don't know how to feel kindness. So let's think back for a moment, I should say. Maybe you were at school, right? You could have been in grammar school, could have been high school. And do you remember being grammar school maybe when, I don't know, maybe you had your lunch and, your mom packed your lunch and she always packs a great lunch. But on this one particular day, your mom forgets to put in an apple or dessert or something like that. And your friend across the way notices when you open your lunch bag, it's like, oh, what's the matter, John? Oh, nothing. No, what's the matter? Oh, well, my mom packed my sandwich and my napkin and my juice box and everything. But she didn't give me a cookie or an apple or fruit or anything. Oh, well, that's too bad. Well, listen, I always have extra. Did you want a brownie or a cookie? I have one I can share with you. You do? Yeah, you can have one of mine. Oh, that's really nice of you, Brendan. Thank you. So the moment that happened, this euphoria built inside me. And it was great. So kindness can happen from holding a door open for someone, right? Um, kindness is really important. And we're going to talk more about the different types of kindness as we, traverse through the week. But I think most people have to understand that kindness is a key. We're not kind because we're looking for something. We're not kind because we're trying to get something in return, right? We are kind because we see that and feel when we're kind that life just goes smoother. That's a pretty amazing thing, guys. That's a very, very amazing thing. And when I say amazing, I mean amazing because life has the potential to change. But when you are kind, ladies and gentlemen, it's like something magical happens. Something magical happens. And when I say something magical, I mean magical because you get to feel a certain way. Okay? You get to feel a certain way. And that way might transition you from the thoughts that you currently are having. So our thoughts make us who we are, right? We've said this before. And I know that a lot of you are probably saying, John, I don't have time to be kind. I'm so busy in life. Well, I'm going to tell you another reason that you should be kind. Again, it helps your health, but it also can combat depression, anxiety, and even loneliness. Because what kindness does is it gets the dopamine to fire. And when the dopamine fires, it's like, oh my gosh, it's like this incredible feeling in our body, like this natural high, a safe natural high. Okay. So you can have this safe natural high every single day in your life if you just choose to embrace kindness. And remember, you've got to be kind to yourself first. If you're not kind to yourself, that energy is going to resonate outward. It's going to resonate outward. And when it resonates outward, it's going to be like, wow, like I didn't even know that that was possible. I didn't know that I could feel that way. But you can. You can feel that way every single day of your life. That's amazing, if you ask me. Okay. And I tell you it's amazing because I think some people just don't get the fact that life has so many, let's say, paths you can go down. When you start to realize that the path you're going down is a lot easier, is much more meaningful when you choose to live a life of kindness. We got lots more to talk about when it comes to kindness, but I want to talk about today about kindness in our health. So again, be kind to yourself first. How do you kind yourself? Don't put yourself down. Praise yourself. Reward yourself. Experience the joy of kindness that you can get in life. And then share that kindness with others. Kindness will reduce your stress. Kindness can help you with better sleep. Kindness can help combat depression, anxiety, and also loneliness. But you know what else kindness can do? Kindness can boost your self-esteem with just acts of kindness, right? So, like what that kid did for me, giving me his brownie, and he did that a couple times that year. And I know when I was at a party, I'm like, "Oh, this is mom. This is Brandon. Oh, nice to meet you, Brandon. This is the kid that always would give me dessert. The couple times that you forgot during the year, he always had an extra dessert, and his mom's, he just packs them 'cause he never knows if somebody's gonna need one. And I just thought that's nice. So he never eats the second dessert, and he gave it to me at least 3, 4 times. And so Brandon and I become really good friends. So friendship can happen through sports, but kindness, ladies and gentlemen, is where friendship starts to bud. You see, kindness doesn't happen just because you want something. Kindness happens from a feeling that is rooted so deeply inside us that we didn't know that it was even possible. We didn't know that kindness could do that. Let's think about another time when somebody might have been kind to me or another person. Maybe I was going to a restaurant and somebody held the door open for me. Maybe I dropped something and somebody, a total stranger, just picked it up and said, "Here." I know a couple times I might have dropped money out of my pocket. I just came out of the ATM and I didn't quite put it in my wallet yet. It was in my pocket, and one time I think it was $5 or $20 that fell on the floor, and somebody came up to me and said, "Hey, I think you lost this." I said, "What?" "Yeah, oh, you're right. 80, 90, you're right. Thank you so much. It's so kind of you." And people are not kind because they're looking for something. People are kind because they know that when they're kind, the world flows better. It's like kindness is the lubrication to the engine. It's the lubrication to our human life. Kindness. So it's important to know that when you are kind, you feel a certain way. And you can keep replaying this kindness by you doing something good. One of the greatest ways to, really feel kindness is I think it's National Kindness Day, and it's National Random Acts of Kindness Day. It's actually November 13th, ladies and gentlemen. And this is an amazing day because if you could do some kind things for some people, they're going to feel amazing. I remember being outside, and there was a lady with a few kids in the car, and she goes to the pump, and she puts in, like, I don't know, I think $10. And I noticed that. And I told the attendant there, I said, fill it up, whatever it is. Here's my card. Take it. Just put it on my card and don't even charge her for any of it. And so she said, what are you doing? Oh, I'm filling your tank up. Yeah, but I don't want to pay. I can't afford to pay it for the whole tank. I understand. The gentleman actually behind you paid for your gas. And it was like the sigh of relief happened. So you know what it's like when somebody does something nice for you. Do something nice for someone else and don't expect a return. The return is that feeling that you get because you feel good. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm John C. Morley, serial entrepreneur. It's been a privilege, pleasure, and honor to be with you this fantastic, amazing Monday night, August 19, 2024. I hope you'll choose to like, love, and support all my great content, including going to believemeachieve.com for more of that amazing, great fuel that I know you want to put into your mind and bodies to help it become a better version of itself. So have yourself a fantastic evening, everyone, and I'm going to catch you guys tomorrow.